What is the medium of film and video? A film is a visual medium for motives, feelings, and social context, a social setting in which something happens or develops. A video is an electronic medium for the recording, copying, playback, broadcasting, and displaying of moving visual media. Why is the medium important? Film is a popular source of entertainment with a powerful medium of educating and viewing things differently. It gives the audience another perspective of things which can have a great influence on others and accepting certain mainstream that have not yet been more normalized. A film is characterized by personalities and beliefs. It's mainly concerned on how movement, light, and sound will emotionally stimulate the audience. This makes the audience be more entertained and be able to deliver their message. The medium of a video is important because it gives a person authority to establish and make the message more personal. A video also conveys a great amount of information in a short amount of time, in which can give the audience a summary and point out the main conventions of a particular subject.
In the very beginning of its history, film consisted of a collection of still images viewed after another in a rapid succession, which created a motion picture. It wasn't until the 19th century that Peter and Mark Roget introduced persistence of vision, which is the way that keeps you from seeing the black spaces between the frames. In 1912, the five phenomenon was introduced by Max Weathermere, which lets you see series of images in rapid succession as continuous motion. Until photography was made in the mid-19th centuries, Edward Lowbridge set up 12 cameras along a racetrack and photographed a still picture of a horse. When putting them together, it created an optical illusion that is now called a motion picture, which was a giant step into motion pictures. Thomas Edison and a W.K.L. Dixon invented the kinetograph, which was the world's first motion picture film camera. Film is an illusion crafted by people who want to show a specific point of view. Over time, the kinetograph evolved, in which was used for different purposes to make films and videos. It became easier to assess because now cameras are built into a phone in which we can create a video or film through it.
Title: When All Roads Are One. Artist: Giora Auroni. Year: 2017. Example number 2. When All Roads Are One is a freestanding sculptural video work in which Auroni alights on the act of making a pilgrimage to explore notions of intercultural connectivity and coexistence. Auroni is careful not to picture the actual monument or site in his videos, keeping the focus on the road or the journey made to each site. Auroni saw these objects as containing the metaphorical energy of thousands of journeys and wanted to connect to this history and carry it forward to the digital age. Auroni animates an inanimate object and creates a new context for it by putting it on a pedestal and under a glass dome, which takes on a hybrid form between a time capsule and a stupa. When All Roads Are One merges all the films that play across the 12 sculptures of the Road of Sanchi, converted into black and white, and by integrating these different trips into one vivid trip, Auroni engenders a cross-cultural pilgrimage, asserting that the sacred journeys as existing above religious divides. The taximeter in When All Roads Are One is cased in a 23-karat gold leaf and becomes a reliquary that seeks to challenge current monolithic notions about sacred landscapes, sites, and pilgrimage.
Hey everyone, my name is Alondra Mahara, and today I'll be talking about example number 3. This is a collection representing Wakeman's work in a video up to date. Wakeman started to use video when he was studying painting at the University of Wisconsin. Wakeman would use the camera like it was a sketchbook, and he would always have the monitor on so he was watching what he was recording. in real time. Wickman was trying to come up with ideas that would make his art more noticeable than what his generation was leaving behind, while trying to understand why and how art was being changed on the East Coast.
Example 4. I Am Making Art. Date 1971 by John Baldessari from the Museum of Modern Art. John was a seminal figure in the conceptual art movement that emerged in the late 1960s and early 1970s, emphasizing ideas, language, and performative actions over the formal preoccupations of painting. In this video, John was trying to show that for many conceptualists, any act could be deemed an artwork. So from this, I believe that he is trying to say that many different things can be art, not just painting or drawing. Even something as simple as this video can be considered a artwork.